weekend has landed. That means it's time for another DVD night here on the Big Daddy D Reviews. What we're going to have this time? Let's take a look in the old bargain basket and see what we've got. Ooh. Aha. Sorted.
Fred Ward and Kevin Bacon play a couple of no-hooper handymen, eking out a living by cleaning out septic tanks and other nasty jobs in the sleepy one-horse town of Perfection, which soon gets a wake-up call when Ward and Bacon come across one of its residents stuck at the top of an electricity pylon, dead from hydration. This is followed shortly by the discovery of a decapitated farmer's head, with what's left of his flock literally surrounding him. Tremors was one of the first horror flicks to have its snake-like tongue lodged firmly in its own cheek, as a group of gun-toting rednecks hold themselves up in the remains of their beloved town in a vain attempt to save themselves from the subterranean prehistoric worms which are terrorising them. Although blind, these creatures have an acute sense of hearing and are attracted to seismic vibrations. They also have a taste for human flesh as well, which is a bit of a bugger. Alongside Fred and Kevin, the rest of the town survivors include a wonderfully over-the-top survivalist couple, played brilliantly by Michael Gross from Family Ties and country music star Reba McEntire. This couple just so happened to be tooled up to the eyeballs with weapons, so now it's up to the townsfolk to put a stop to these unwelcome underground dwellers in order to save Perfection. Tremors has been described as a homage to the monster movies of the 1950s, but it transcends its predecessors by creating real suspense and a true sense of curiosity about the mysterious monsters devouring the inhabitants of Perfection. It does this in some cases by employing techniques reminiscent of the low-budget monster flicks of long ago, including Steven Spielberg's Jaws. They do this by revealing the monster slowly, allowing only fleeting glimpses at first, and not allowing the audience to get a good look at the whole creature until they're already hooked into the film. Tremors is what a good B-movie is all about. Everything in it is entertaining, and thankfully the action takes place during the daytime, so there's no hiding the dodgy effects in the dark. Which you won't have to worry about anyway, as the killer worms look great and use practical special effects as opposed to any of this CGI nonsense that we see too much of these days. Add to that a witty script and some truly quirky characters and you've got yourself a little masterpiece here. Of course, the less said about its atrocious sequels, prequels and television series the better, but whatever. Tremors gets a thumbs up.